Today, I'd like to make the very exciting announcement that finally, after many years, my novels are all available as beautiful new editions. They were previously only available as ebooks, but now you can buy them all on Amazon, on Apple, you name it. And today, since it's a cold, rainy day outside, I'm going to do an unboxing. Here they all are, and here's the knife. I'm going to open it up and see what's inside and show you what we have. There we go. Get rid of all the packing paper. Well, at the top we have my new novel, The Orphean, which is about a day in the life of a men's fashion and fragrance influencer. Very Kafka-esque, okay? Check it out. Next we have The Mountain. This one is kind of like Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls. It's a story about love and war set in the Serbo-Croatian War in the 90s. The Narcissist, my most popular novel. 25,000 copies in print. A guy loses his girlfriend. She's taken for dead, but then the truth comes out, and it lies somewhere in the mysterious and bizarre poems of surrealist poet Antonin Artaud. The False Man, about a guy posing as a rock journalist in Los Angeles. He's a criminal, he believes in lies, and he revels in lies, and it's an absolute dark comedy. Then we have The Black Tide, basically sentimental education of Flaubert set against the electronica generation. A lot of stuff in here about Detroit techno and drum and bass. It's a very musical novel. Then we have The Forest. The Forest is about a guy who goes to Budapest in search of his former wife, and then he gets involved in two overlapping love triangles. It's very mesmerizing, kind of a labyrinth of a novel. Then we have Inbetween, for which the site was originally, this YouTube page was originally named after. The film, my film, came out in 2008. It's got a review of 8.7 out of 10 on IMDb, so check it out. But the film came out first, and this is the novel on which it was based. I wrote the novel first, but the book came afterwards, so it's one of those rare occasions. It's basically about a guy in a criminal or terrorist organization who's trying to leave, and he wants to become a painter, and his inspiration for leaving comes from a singer who he's never met. Then we have The Architect. It's basically a modernist exploration of the unmotivated crime, about someone who gets involved with three criminals who believe that the ultimate act against God is to steal and then destroy art. It's an amazing and very tragic novel. And we have The Lipstick Empire, also a tragic novel, kind of like The Sun Also Rises by Hemingway, or The Great Gatsby. It's basically a love story, a bittersweet love story about how terrible people can really be. Then we have The Frozen Ocean. It's kind of future gothic, like Quadrophenia, a teen obsessed with motorcycles, who accidentally kills his stepfather, and all the guilt, and he becomes a fugitive. Very tragic, dark novel. Then we have the satirical novel, The Sleep, which basically is an exploration of all the lies that were being fed by billionaires, and all the self-deception going on in the world today, and all wrapped around a woman who's trying to find herself through some kind of Mata Hari mission where she's investigating someone accused of fraud. It's another dark comedy, but it's also fun and playful at the same time. And the only novel of mine that's has a female protagonist. That's The Sleep. See, and actually you can see the beautiful publisher's logo right there. It's absolutely gorgeous. They did a really nice job. And the last one is actually relevant. It's The Candidate. It came out over, I wrote it over 10 years ago, but it's basically a satire about the U.S. election, where somebody who could kind of be viewed as a cross between Trump and Elon Musk, but more likable, has all this charisma, tries to rise to the top and become president. It's a satire, and it's a comedy, but it's funny. It's like Woody Allen, or it's like Buster Keaton. It's that kind of comedy, and it's sort of also like a cartoon, like South Park. So I encourage you to check it out. You'll be quite surprised, at the candidates debate. And when I wrote the novel, people said that couldn't possibly happen at a candidates debate. And then, well, what we're seeing now actually says that it could happen. So I encourage you to check it out. Anyway, those are my 12 new novels. I encourage you to check them out on Amazon. And please, if you have any questions, leave them here. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you again.